we learned about there was something different about Laura in the womb. Consistently through her Rebecca's pregnancy, we were getting monthly ultrasounds because she was a high-risk pregnancy. And so we were learning that her femurs are not as long as, at this stage. They're a little bit shorter, but within the normal range. And the same with her radius on her arm, and then the circumference of her head was a little small. So that was the only indicator we had. We didn't have genetic testing done or anything. There was no need. We were like, it doesn't matter if she is different. We're not going to terminate a pregnancy. I did feel a little helpless. There was, I was wanting to do something. The only thing I knew to do was to pray, was to get other people praying, and that was my only hope. And I trusted in God fully for that. I knew she had Down syndrome as far as we could tell, and I didn't pray for a healing over Down syndrome, but we were just praying that she would live, because she was critical for 3 weeks of her life, her first 3 weeks. My prayers were just, I knew that He was in control. I acknowledged that in my prayer. I know that He is sovereign. But I just wanted her to live, and I was going to be happy with whatever happened with her. However she came out on the other end of this hospital stay, I was going to be pleased as long as she would live. I was willing to do anything. That was my plea to God.
I think the biggest thing is to understand that it's not a death sentence. These kids are kids just like any other kids. You may have to poke them and prod them and push them a little bit more, but they're just like any other kid. They need to be challenged just like any other kid needs to be challenged. I say don't be afraid of a child with some sort of chromosomal abnormality or whatever it is, because we know ultimately that each and every one of these children are knit together in our womb for a purpose.
Laura has been able to take that, the challenges that she has a deep empathy for people. She connects with people on a deeper level than maybe you or I do. And she sees past the things that we see as a society. She sees the inner person. She sees their uniqueness. She sees their worth. And I believe that God gave her that. She is made in the image and likeness of God, just like you and I are. But she is in tune with that more than most of us are. She sees people for who they are. She doesn't see what's on the outside.
Laura, what's some sing, Laura?
What are you going to sing?
Jesus loves me, since I know, for the Bible says me so. This door was to everyone, better we by Mr. Bill.
Yes. Say yes.
Yes, Jesus in me.
Loves me.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.